Let's just get this over with. What's up, bookworms? This is Dani Reads, and today I am showing you all the books that I have on my TBR. So I tried to film this video yesterday and I got one bookshelf done and it took me 16 minutes to film it. To be fair, I was taking books off the shelf and showing them and blah blah blah. So hopefully this will go a lot faster for me to film. It's gonna be the same amount of time for you because I'm gonna edit it, but let's just get into all the books. I'm super nervous on what the number is. I will leave a counter down in the corner so you guys can count along with me, and I'm so scared to know what the final number is, but here we go. Enclave by Anna Guire, Outpost by Anna Guire, Horde by Anna Guire, The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh, The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Ahdieh, Being Henry David by Cal Armistead, The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, The Elegance of the Hedgehog by Muriel Barbery, Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo, Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie, Don't Call Me Ishmael by Michael Gerard Bauer, Beyond the Sling by Mayim Bialik, Girling Up by Mayim Bialik, Red Riding Hood by Sarah Blakely Cartwright, Please Stop Laughing at Me by Jodi Blanco, Love in the Time of Global Warming by Francesca Leah Block, Compound by S.A. Bodine, Compulsion by Martina Boone, Nevervade by Alexander Bracken, In the Afterlight by Alexander Bracken, The Here and Now by Amber Shears, As Old as Time by Liz Braswell, Beauty Queens by Liva Bray, Unremembered by Jessica Brody, Red Rising by Pierce Brown, The Fields of Ornery by Nick Bird, The Land the Time Forgot by Edgar Rice Burroughs, The Girl of Fire and Thorns by Ray Carson, The School of Good and Evil by Showman Chenani, The Testing by Joelle Charbonneau, Independent Study by Joelle Charbonneau, Graduation Day by Joelle Charbonneau, The Warrior Heir by Cinda Williams Chima, The Girls by Emma Cline, The Grim Warning by Chris Colfer, Notes from a Totally Lame Vampire by Tim Collins, Dull Boy by Sarah Cross, Breathe by Sarah Crossan, The Eye of Minds by James Dashner, The Rule of Thoughts by James Dashner, The Game of Lives by James Dashner, This Book is Gay by James Dawson, Chosen by Ted Decker, Love Letters to the Dead by Ava Delaria, The Body Finder by Kim Durding, Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen, Dreamland by Sarah Dessen, Livy Owen Lived Here by Sarah Dooley, Middlesex by Jeffrey Eugenides, The House of the Scorpion by Nancy Farmer, The Imposter Queen by Sarah Fine, My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick, Tattoo Atlas by Tim Florine, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Foer, Everything is Illuminated by Jonathan Safran Foer, The Gender Game by Bella Forrest, Wrecked by E.R. Frank, The Accident Season by Maura Fowler Doyle, Good Moon Rising by Nancy Garden, Nora and Liz by Nancy Garden, Ruby Red by Kirsten Gear, Eon by Allison Goodman, and Iona by Allison Goodman. How am I feeling, buddy? Look how pretty she is. Gone by Michael Grant, Wolf by Wolf by Ryan Groden, Blood for Blood by Ryan Groden, Marley and Me by John Grogan, Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen, Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler, Me Being Me is Exactly as Insane as You Being You by Todd Hasek Lowy, The Hero's Guide to Saving Your Kingdom by Christopher Healy, The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin, The Evolution of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin, A Thousand Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini, The Society of S by Susan Hubbard, We Are the Ants by Sean David Hutchinson, Promise of Shadows by Justina Ireland, Grimm edited by Christine Johnson, Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson, The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out the Window and Disappeared by Jonas Jonason, The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Juster, Control by Lydia King, Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, Burial Rites by Hannah Kent, You by Carolyn Kepnes, Ask the Passengers by A.S. King, A Separate Piece by John Knowles, The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid, The Tragedy Paper by Elizabeth Labin, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson, The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee, Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by David Levithan and Rachel Cohn, How They Met in Other Stories by David Levithan, Ash by Melinda Lowe, Warcross by Marie Lu, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas, Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, Rotten Ruin by Jonathan Mayberry, Wicked by Gregory Maguire, Son of a Witch by Gregory Maguire, A Lion Among Men by Gregory Maguire, Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister by Gregory Maguire, Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco, Life of Pi by Jan Martel, I'll Scream Later by Marlee Matlin, Where They Found Her by Kimberly McCrake, You'll Never Blue Ball in This Town Again by Heather McDonald, Atonement by Ian McQuan, The Farm by Emily McKay. Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. Frostbite by Rochelle Mead. Shadow Kiss by Rochelle Mead. Blood Promise by Rochelle Mead. Spirit Bound by Rochelle Mead. Last Sacrifice by Rochelle Mead. Indelible by Dawn Metcalf. Boy in Box by Christopher Michael. Patience and Sarah by Isabel Miller. Althea and Oliver by Christina Maracho. How to Build a Girl by Caitlin Moran. The 100 by Cass Morgan. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. The Ask and the Answer by Patrick Ness. Fixing Delilah by Sarah Ockler. Delirium Stories by Lauren Oliver. Liesel and Poe by Lauren Oliver. Replica by Lauren Oliver. The End of Oz by Danielle Page. Dorothy Must Die Stories by Danielle Page. Dorothy Must Die Stories Volume 2 by Danielle Page. Dorothy Must Die Stories Volume 3 by Danielle Page. Stealing Snow by Danielle Page. Augie and Me by R.J. Palacio. Brazinger by Christopher Polini. Inheritance by Christopher Polini. Arcadia by Ian Pierce. The Lost Boy by Dave Pelzer. Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. My True Love Gave to Me, edited by Stephanie Perkins. Night Film by Marisha Pessel. By the Time You Read This I'll Be Dead by Julie Ann Peters. Ripper by Stefan Petruccia. 90 Minutes by Jodi Picoult. My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. The Pact by Jodi Picoult. My Sister Lives on the Mantelpiece by Annabelle Pitcher. Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. Library Souls by Ransom Riggs. Tales of the Peculiar by Ransom Riggs. Across the Universe by Beth Revis. One Was Lost by Natalie D. Richards. 6 Months Later by Natalie D. Richards. Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. Stiff by Mary Roach. Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi. Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth. Landline by Rainbow Rowell. The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. The Tales of the Beetle and the Bard by J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter. So why I have this on my TBR is because I read them so long ago that I don't really remember a lot of what happens besides like what's in the movies. So I'm put all of them on my TBR to reread all of them. So that would be Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, all by J.K. Rowling. Asylum by Madeline Rowe, A Frozen Heart by Elizabeth Rudnick, This Song Will Save Your Life by Lila Sales, The Winter's Crime by Marie Rutkowski, The Winter's Kiss by Marie Rutkowski, This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab, The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold, Lucky by Alice Sebold, Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys, Out of the Easy by Ruta Sepetys, Zombie by Darren Shan, Killers of the Dawn by Darren Shan, The Lake of Souls by Darren Shan, Lord of the Shadows by Darren Shan, Sons of Destiny by Darren Shan, The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon, Tweak by Nick Sheff, Bruiser by Neil Schusterman, Chasing Forgiveness by Neil Schusterman, Unholy by Neil Schusterman, One More Day by Kelly Simmons, 100 Sideways Miles by Andrew Smith, Winger by Andrew Smith, Zach's Lie by Roland Smith, Born Wicked by Jessica Spotswood, Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel, Star Wars The Return of the Jedi, Beware the Power of the Dark Side by Tom Engelberger, Star Wars A New Hope, The Princess, the Scoundrel, and the Farm Boy by Alexandra Bracken, Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, So You Want to Be a Jedi by Adam Gidwitz, Betrayal by R.L. Stein, The Help by Catherine Stockett, We Should Hang Out Sometime by Josh Sutquist, Bad by Tim Tharp, The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, Reboot by Amy Tintera, The Hobbit, The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, The Return of the King, all by J.R.R. Tolkien. Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea by April Genevieve Tekulk. Saving Max by Antoinette Van Houten. The Merciless by Danielle Vega. The Age of Miracles by Karen Thompson Walker. Empty by K.M. Walton. Codename Verity by Elizabeth Wayne. Suicide Notes from Beautiful Girls by Lynn Weingarten. The Martian by Andy Weir. The Devil Wears Prada by Lauren Weisberger. Partials by Dan Wells. Fragments by Dan Wells. The Bargaining by Carly Ann West. The Handbook of Nothing by N.K. Wright. The Probability of Miracles by Wendy Wonder. The Monstermologist by Rick Yancey. Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. Blood Red Road by Maura Young. The Shack by W.M. Paul Young. I Am the Messenger by Marcus Suzak. Done! Yes. Alright guys, that was everything on my TBR. I'll put the number right here. I'm so scared. I have no idea what this number is even going to be. I know it's high though because that was a lot of books. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you saw a book in this TBR that you think that I should put to the top of my list, please leave a comment down below and let me know because I'm always having problems with picking what to read next. So all of your input would be great. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments how many books are in your TBR. Please make me feel bad about myself because I probably have the most out of most people ever. Anyways, if you have not subscribed to my channel already, please hit that subscribe button and I will see you guys in my next video. Keep reading, keep smiling. Bye guys.